and welcome to the first Advice from Ariel. Hashtag Advice from Ariel, where I will give you advice because you've asked for it, and it has its own category because maybe it's probably not the best. So let's get started. 2 people have asked me questions. So, we're gonna start with the first one. Anonymous on Tumblr said, I just found out the girl I like that I was trying to get to know, who seemed to be at least somewhat interested, now has a girlfriend. Ugh. Advice. Well, my advice to you would be to probably back off, because if she already has a girlfriend, then maybe let them be, because kind of sucks when you're cheated on. Okay. So next one comes from a very special individual who I can just tell is dying to know my answer for this. So I feel like I should get out some sites and write a whole essay for this one because it's pretty complicated because he seems to have a lot of problems, but we're just gonna see how it goes with just going off the top of the head right here, right now. So Anonymous from Tumblr asked, hello, or more likely stated, then it sort of ends with a question, but then it sort of also ends with a, well, but maybe that will help me further give them the best advice that I possibly can. Hello, thank you for taking the time to read my question. Now, I am a straight, white, cisgendered, parentheses, I'm unsure of all the terms, male. I study at mechanical engineering at university. So you're probably from England, English area, maybe, because we just call it at college here in the States. Why am I considered to be the, quote, Antichrist of society? What, quote, privilege, end quote, do I have? Everything I have at the moment I have worked for. I am uncertain on where to begin with giving you my advice / answering your question, sir, but it sounds like you should take a women's studies course. It could benefit you greatly. It could open your mind to where that someone who actually has a history book and knows everything in it could explain to you why you have privilege over other people who may be minorities. I don't know how to explain this to you because it seems like whatever answer I'm going to give you, you are going to get angry at me. And I don't like anger. Look at it again and we'll see if I come up with another answer for it. You seem to like labels, as you will, I mean, but you're at least asking. I like that. You're wanting to know. What privilege do I have? Well, for example, when you go to an airport, how thoroughly are you searched? Are you pulled aside and asked questions? That might be, because there's racial bias, so that's a privilege you might have. Do you get paid a full $1 while women, only get 77 cents to $1? Is that a thing that you experience in life? Do you get your full $1 and not the 77 cents to $1? No, I do see where you're coming from, as in the stereotypes and stuff for white men. They just be like, oh, white, straight cis men, whatever. They have it easy, and it kind of is that way, but at the same time, you can still have struggles. You can have your own little problems as well. It's just, you never really had to work much for your rights, as other groups and minorities have. And so I think that's probably the definition of privilege. I don't know, like I said, take a women's studies course and maybe you can figure it out. I wish you well. And for the other girl or person, Anonymous, seriously, back off. Back off of that person. Unless you want an actual Ariel advice answer where I don't know exactly how to advise you, you could just like another person. Just feelings aren't that simple though, so good luck with that too. This video has really changed lives, wow. I always feel like our Wednesday videos are awkward visitation things that you have to do, if you have forced visitation with a family member at a center, and it's that awkward few minutes and you're just like, oh, I don't know what to think about this. If you've ever experienced that, I have, but I don't quite remember it, but I do have awkward visitation experiences, and If you've ever been to a family reunion, it's kind of like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope my advice somewhat helped you. We'll see what comes. Did I press record? Oh dear